the defense is ahead of the offense. Do you agree with that?
I don't even know what that means. I think we had a great spring. Our number one offense had a tremendous spring. I didn't think we had a very good first half today. For one reason or the other, we got off to a little bit of a slow start right there. Maybe we were just trying to build some suspense, get that second half a little bit better. But I thought second half they did pretty good. But overall, the first group has had a great spring. Now our 2s and 3s got to come on a little bit offensively.
There's a couple sacks early. Was that guys not knowing their assignments, or was it pre-snap reads from the quarterbacks they didn't see? What were your thoughts?
I think it's a couple things. One, they were bringing a heavy blitz in there. I think when Holton was in there, I think he was getting it ID correctly. We had a couple of bad snaps that were a little bit low, and you get zero blitz, you got to catch it, you got to get rid of it, and the snaps threw us off a little bit. So I think it was a combination of that. For the most part, I thought Holt was pretty good on that. Now, he didn't have a great day, I don't think, but I think he was getting the protections. Mason might have missed a few early, settled down the second half, and he was pretty good at it.
Speaking of protections, Pop McCabe blocks really good, especially for college running backs. A lot of these guys get to the pros, still don't know how to block, and he's blocking his butt off out there.
He's a big back. He's a tough back. We're trying to tell him you're a big back. Don't try to be a scat back. Big backs can help you in protection. He did a nice job of that today. And our defense challenges you because, like I said, they blitz almost every snap, so the backs are going to have to block a lot.
Mason in the second half seemed to really kind of find a rhythm and maybe like the guy you guys think he can be. Just talk about his.
Well, the sky's the limit with this kid. This guy's got unbelievable ability. You could compare him to a lot of guys at the next level, and that day's coming. You know what I'm saying? I just hope we have a bunch of years with him as well as we get to see him develop like that. I just think the more he plays, the better he gets. We had a pitch count on Holton. He was going to get 20 plays today. He might have got a few more just because of the end of the drive, and then it was going to be his game. And I thought once he settled down, he really started. I mean, there was a time in there when he was hitting them everyone right in a row. I don't know how many he had in a row, but it had to be 8, 9, 10 in a row, I think, there, yeah.
How much does having Holton in that room with Mason help Mason in his development?
Well, I think anything Hope Neighbors is involved in, you're going to be better. He's a tremendous teammate. He takes an interest in the whole team. He's helped Mason. He's been a great role model in that, when guys come out of high school, they've never really had to study. They've never had to get in there and look at film, and really analyze stuff. They've just been the best players, and Holton's over here all the time, watching film, making suggestions. Holton brought me his call list and said, here's the plays I want to run. None of the other quarterbacks did that, even though I encouraged that. But then they look and they go, oh, okay, I need to do that, and that will come. So he's been a great role model for Mason as well as all of them.
Donnie, how does the math work on Mason between redshirt years, COVID years, and what he's got left? How many years does he have left now?
Well, I'm not sure I'm good enough at math to add all that up, but we think he has 4 years. We think he has 4 years to play. So
counting this season.
Yeah. So I hope he shared all those. I hope we can keep him here that long. Because I tell you what, once you see him play, I'm afraid they're going to all want him. They asked him to work out for pro day, and we said no. Didn't want him to see him.
Wide receiver-wise, several guys made some plays today. Just is anybody really coming along in that position?
That's been the challenge all spring because we lost our top 3 receivers. And then Ryan Jones, if you counted him in there, he hasn't done much the last couple of weeks. We were very careful with him today. Didn't play him very much. So I thought we were a little shaky early at wide out. I thought they settled down. It looked like Kerry King and a couple of the guys started to make some plays in the second half. We need that to come on. The wide receiver room will get much better here in about a month. We got some guys coming in that we're really counting on.